Cameroon of 5 years from now, oh my god, it's not gonna be the same. Like my dad told me that in the beginning. My dad said it's never gonna be easy. If you want to invest, start now. You need a lot of courage to invest back home. You need courage, okay? And you need resilience, and you need patience, and you need understanding of a different culture and all of these things. So it's not just, oh my god, I'm an entrepreneur, life is good. No. Whew. Guys, how's it going? So I'm drinking this mimosa. It's from the brand Cupcake Vineyards. It's real mango juice, bubbly, whatever. That is it. So good. Okay, so good. Anyway, so this is probably like my fourth. My fourth. I feel like every week I go through one of them. There's a week that I skipped. Okay, there's a week that I skipped. But anyway, so good. So today's conversation, we're going to be talking about investing in Africa, okay? Investing back home. Because I have so many people who still inquire, girl, why are you here in the US? Are you going back? Are you going to be, helping us invest in Cameroon and all of these things? Somebody actually, I don't know who it was. I think it was Emilia. Emilia, girl, how you doing? I love your name. I think it was Emilia. She said, my name is Emilia. I'm looking to buy land in Douala, blah, 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 blah. And then she said she saw that I'll be moving back to the state. No, girl. How are you going to move back when you have businesses in Africa? You cannot. You can never. So I call it living bicontinentally. That's how I call it, okay? I live bicontinentally at the moment. So sometimes I'm here, sometimes I'm not. And by the way, I don't know. There's a fly in this house that is getting on my last nerve. Anyway, that's probably because I opened the windows earlier. So that's what we're going to be talking about. All the people that inquired, guys, I have all of you here, okay? All of you. Like so many of you just reach out. I feel like when I announced that I was coming back to the US, coming back as in, I'm going to be here for a moment, people were like, oh my God, how are you? Guys, I'm still going back to Cameroon at some point. I just don't know when, okay? Sometime when I come, I have no idea how long I'll be here. It really depends on the money, okay, the contract and everything. So that's what we're going to be talking about. And I'm just going to try to go through some of you guys' inquiries and see if I can answer some of them now. And some of them I need to actually get somebody to go in the field, get the information and do what needs to be done. That's why I'm always talking about consultation, right? Like you guys have to. Okay, we're gonna talk about that. So anyway, let me talk about me. Let me talk about YJL Consulting Co. Because I feel like I have people who inquire. I mean, guys, let's be serious, okay? People will email me. They will email me and then they will be like, girl, I saw what you're doing. Amazing. I want us to collaborate. Here's my number. You didn't say anything. No offense, but you did not say anything. Like, I need more, okay? No, but like, guys, the amount of to-do lists that I have to take care of is crazy. And I'm not just going to be reading emails. And first of all, I'm always late to reading emails, okay? And when I do read my emails, I'm like, what's the collaboration about? You're not giving me anything. There's nothing that you're giving me. And no, I'm not going to call you. Yeah, like be specific, okay? Be specific. I like people like Emilia who actually reach out and she's telling you like verbatim, I want to purchase land in Douala. And then she put in parentheses residential, right? Like meaning that she probably wants to build her house. That is specific. I know from where I can start the conversation with her. I know if I need to fetch more information, I know where to start because we're talking about Douala residential area, okay? Anyway, let me not go around, okay? So back in 2021, the main reason why YJL Consulting Co. was, came to life, it's really because of you guys. Okay, even though it's still helping me get contract here in the US because I'm doing any type of financial advisory services, consultation, and all of these things, even in the US, because my background, I have a full blown, guys, I used to work for corporate America. So for more than 10 years. So yeah, I do have a lot of experience on my back. So YGL Consulting Co was created originally for you guys who are asking all of these questions. How do I get started investing back home? I want to purchase land. I want to build a house. How do I do that? I want to open my store. I want to do this. It was really because you guys were asking that I was like, okay, how am I going to be able to serve you guys? And I was like, okay, let me create a website. Let me open the LLC because the company is actually registered. I file my taxes every year. Like it's registered, guys. So it was for you guys. The reason why I created this platform, it was for you guys. Because once upon a time when I started building, cooking the idea of being an entrepreneur, and I was working for corporate America, I wanted to see somebody like me, a young woman like me who's investing in Africa. And I wanted to know the challenges. I wanted to know, because I think when we talk about entrepreneurship back home, most of the time it's men. It's men. I mean, don't, it's men, you know? And as much as I follow this man, I follow all of these, really successful entrepreneurs and the non-successful one, and then the ones that you can learn from. But to hear from a point of view of a woman, like, because I'm a woman, I want to know how to juggle my single life or my marital life or my life with children, because there are so many women who actually reach out to me and they tell me, girl, what if I have a child? I'm a single mother, I have a child, how am I going to do it? Right? Then we can have that conversation, because I do know many single women who have like 1, 2, 3 children and who are doing it. And even though it's not easy, but they're doing it. Some women don't just have the confidence, right? Because I think when we talk about entrepreneurship, it's really high risk, right? Because you're taking a risk that you don't know if it's going to work. And sometimes women are not, we are not inclined to taking this type of risk. So I do talk and I mentor a lot of women like me who are like, girl, how do you get started? How do you deal with this? How do you deal with that? And I do have some success stories of people who actually reach out to me and they paid for the consultation. Because every time I tell people, you have to pay for consultation fees. If everybody's like, come on, girl, just give me a phone call, or maybe they will email and expect me to draft an entire thing. The consultation fee is not just me talking to you for 45 minutes. No, it's like me talking to you for that time. Then having a follow-up after that. Follow-up meaning that I have, like, if the information is not easily accessible, it means that I have to send somebody to the field, right? So that the person can actually come back with the right information or come back with some options for you to see if this is really what you want to do. And I think many people miss the point when people like me who have consulting firms, and then we say like when you go to the doctor's office, don't you pay for consultation or examination fees or whatever you want to call it? You pay for that, right? Some of you guys who actually reach out to me, I can easily be like, okay, on this YouTube video, I'm going to address your question and I'm going to answer you, because sometimes it doesn't require you to go through a 30 minutes conversation with me on the phone, right? It doesn't require me to send my staff member to go and fetch for the information and do some work, right? In order to get back to you. It doesn't require that. I can easily be on YouTube, vlog, or show you guys what I'm doing and say, hey, this person asked me this is what I think about that. But many of you guys are asking for things that will require me to send somebody in the field. And there's no way I'm going to be sending somebody in the field with my own fees, with my own money. It just doesn't make sense. So to a certain extent, I do want to help you guys, and I also want to help people who are like, I have no idea what I want to do. What would you suggest? Anyway, so let me talk about Kizzy success stories. Okay, she reached out to me like a couple years ago. She was like, girl, I have no idea what I want to do. I was thinking about a park. I was thinking about this and that. What would you suggest? And then I'm like, do you have land? She said, no. You want to do a park, so that children can go and play there? She said, yes, I want to do something for children. I have 2 boys. I'm a single mother. I want to do something for children. And I was like, girl, I got you. Because I have a school, and every single year we have to rent balloons. How do you call that? Like toboggan. Anyway, we insert the pictures there. Okay. So I was telling her that every year we actually rent those things, from somebody else. And I said, On average, if you go for a school that have like 500 students, we don't, but if you go for a school that have 500 students, for example, and you probably charge like maybe like 2,000, right? Let's say 2,000. How much is it going to be just per day? For one day, this is how much you're going to get. She was shocked. I said, girl, like these people are actually charging 2,000, 2,500, 3,000, 3,500, depending where you go. Okay, the area and everything. And you can make a lot of bucks, right? The problem with that line of business is that it's going to be seasonal. There are seasons where it's going to be like, you're not going to get a lot of, traffic. And there are seasons where schools and people and, people are going to call you because they actually want you to host things for the children. So we had that conversation, and I'm telling you, within 6 months, oh, I love people like that. Within 6 months, this girl was in Cameroon. She opened the company, like the paperwork. She did all the paperwork, legit, officially opened the company. And next thing you know, she's sending me the flyer. She's sending me this. I'm like, go girl, like do you? And today she's been able, not only, I think we were the first school that she worked with, and not only us, but she's been able to work with other schools and other people and people who just want to host like parties for the children and stuff like that. And she's doing amazing. From that time on, we've been working together. Every year I request her services and then she delivers. Okay. And it's always going amazingly. And you can tell the growth, right? From the first year that she started to the second year and so forth. You can tell how she's building a system. She's making sure the people that she has on staff are actually really good people who know exactly what they're doing. So that was an example of a success stories that just came from one YouTube video that she watched, or maybe a couple of them. And then she paid for the consultation fees. I think at the time the consultation fee was like $49.99. And then I was able to explain to her how things work, and she just made it happen. Okay. I have another one who also built an apartment complex, right? He built an apartment complex. It was just a conversation. Hey, what do you think? He booked the consultation. He built the apartment complex, and now he's about to open the doors. I think he's supposed to have his first tenants by August, I think. August, the month of August, but the apartment complex is finished. Okay. And that's because he actually requested my assistance, and I was able to show him, hey, my brother builds the school. He's building my things. He's building apartment complexes. He's building people things, housing, churches and this and that. So he worked with my brother, and next thing you know, the guy is about to actually have his first tenants in August. Okay. So I'm not trying to brag, but I'm just saying a lot of you guys have no idea what to do. And as much as I have a lot of experience building things in Cameroon and doing businesses in Cameroon, I may not have the right answer for you, but I may direct you to somebody who does, or I can assign you to a team who can actually help you maneuver Cameroon, right? So talking about this, now let me address some of your comments and some of the emails, because you guys were just like, girl. So let's start with I was talking about Emilia. Emilia wants to purchase land in Douala. And I'm guessing she wants like a residential area. Girl, book the consultation, and then I can actually work with you, and I can give you, oh my god. The thing with Douala is that Douala is a little bit saturated already, but there's still land to purchase. However, the price is just increasing day by day. Okay, it's increasing day by day. So I'm not gonna lie to you, it's just increasing. It depends how much you have. In terms of the square footage, the area, we can talk about all that, because I can give you a ballpark. I don't know if you mention exactly where you want. I don't think so. You just say Douala. Douala is big, okay? You just say Douala area. Douala is big, So let's talk about it. Let's book a consultation, and then we can talk about it. And I can actually assign a team to go and fetch additional information and to give you the pricing in terms of how much does it cost per square meter, okay? So Emin said she watched my YouTube videos and wanted to discuss land costs in Kribi. Girl, I have land in Kribi. I don't, because you say with and without waterfront. I do not have waterfront, but I do have land in Kribi. So as usual, just let me know if you want to if you want to discuss more about it. I do have somebody that I work with who's in Kribi, and he takes care of all the lands purchase and everything. So I can put you guys in contact. You say you will be in Cameroon in June and July. Let's talk. Okay. Once the consultation is booked, I'm going to send you all the information, as in my contact number, my gist, my dad, and what you should expect, and follow ups that you should expect after the phone call. So, guys, don't be worried. Okay. Don't be worried. Um, Another one, I mean, this one is in French. Bonjour madame, j'ai vu votre profil sur Instagram et j'ai constaté que vous œuvrez en faveur de l'éducation. Le fait que vous soyez CEO d'un établissement démontre votre engagement, etc., etc. So when somebody said, I want to work with you, and then I also want to learn, I don't understand that, okay? Because basically the email is beautifully written, but the email is basically saying, I appreciate and admire what you do, and I would love to know if I can work with you and also learn from you. Tout ce que je vais dire, bon, j'ai pas, j'ai pris screenshot. Oh, c'est Yannick Gaël. Tout ce que je vais dire, envoie-moi un autre mail où tu expliques exactement ce que tu aimerais apprendre de moi. Parce qu'en fait, quand le mail est trop général, j'arrive pas en fait à savoir exactement ce que tu veux. Donc, si tu m'envoies un mail et tu décris exactement parce que je vois ici, là, tu dis professionnel de la communication. Bon, ce que tu vas faire, c'est quoi? Tu m'envoies un autre mail si tu vois ça en tout cas. Tu m'envoies un autre mail et après, tu me dis exactement ce que tu attends de moi. Okay. So the next one is John. John gave me his contact number. He's in Belgium. He's Cameroonian by nationality from Bamenda. I heard you speak about getting the right people to do the job with the right cause and stuff. And wait, guys, I'm trying to figure out what he wants. I'm planning to do something back home because things are really getting tough for me, and my plans are to try building something so that I can go back as usual. And then he wants me to help with construction ideas. That's all I do. Okay, I'm building an event venue. I built a school. I'm building an apartment complex. Like that's all I do, construction. So, and then you gave me your contact details. If you book a consultation with me, I would be glad to talk to you more. Hello, Jenny. My name is Glennis Thomas. I've been watching your channel as far as back as building your house. Okay. Oh, that was probably in 2020. Yes, when I was like moving. I hope I hope all is well with you and your endeavors. However, I would love to talk to you regarding a proposal that might be profitable for both of us. What's the proposal? And then you send me your email address. Okay, here's the thing that I was talking about. Okay. I love you guys, but please be specific, because I remember you sent this email on May 25th. I saw your email. The reason why I didn't even respond is because I get emails every single day from all over the place, not just here, but from all over the place. And I just did not know what you wanted. I just didn't know. And you say proposal. What does that mean? Okay, be specific, please. And we can talk. Stanley is he didn't ask for anything. He said, I came across your YouTube channel recently and just wanted to say how much I enjoy your content. Oh, thank you so much. It's engaging and thoughtfully put together, including the business connection. I appreciate the effort you put into it and wanted to take a moment to say hello. Wishing you continued success. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Every time I get those type of emails and GMs, I'm always like, oh, like I started this YouTube channel not knowing how many people were gonna be interested, not knowing if if it was gonna have an impact. And I just love how you guys, are rooting for me, and also like getting inspired from what I'm doing, because that was really the purpose. Okay, that was the purpose from the get go. Oh guys, I was gonna tell you, school is over. School is over. We did end of school year party. It went amazingly. I was on the phone, I was on video call. Like my head teacher, he was streaming live. Like he was like, Madam, this is what's happening. And then he just put the phone there and I could see everything that was happening. And I think I slept that day at like 6 a.m., which was like noon over there. And the event ended at like 2:30 p.m. or 3 p.m., something like that. So I could not watch the whole thing. They just sent me videos afterward and pictures, and everything went amazingly. My nephew, because school is over, My nephew, you guys know I have a nephew son. He was the first, he was ranked first in the entire Anglophone section with the highest grade. And then he got some gifts and things like that. Oh, I'm so happy. But he's really smart. The boy is really smart. Guys, so I don't want to make this video too long. I'm just going to end it here and then maybe make another one in order to answer additional questions. But anyway, if you guys have questions whatsoever, let me know. I figure I should make this video separately. I wanted to just talk about GIS because I feel like a lot of people, okay, there's somebody who said many of my videos kind of discourage him. Many of my videos discourage you to invest back in Angola, I think, because you actually come into a realization that there's going to be a lot of setbacks, right? A lot of challenges and stuff like that. And I think that's everywhere. Like even in America, what guarantees you that your business is going to be successful? Nothing, zero. You know, like you have no guarantee. As an entrepreneur, you have no guarantee that whatever you're investing, you're putting your soul and sweat and everything and money, you have no guarantee if it's going to work or not. You just have to follow your guts, to believe in yourself and you put your all. And then you hope that it's going to succeed. And if it doesn't succeed, then you have to switch gears and maybe change your strategy. Keep the goal, but just change things. And I think when it comes to entrepreneurship, you cannot just tiptoe your way into succeeding. You have to I would have given up long time ago. If it was just a matter of like, is it going to be sure? Is it guaranteed? Is it that I'm watching another person, the person is failing at doing whatever they're doing, or maybe the person invested, lost all the money, came back to, Europe or America or whatever. Like I would have never. Guys, I always tell you this, okay? Once upon a time, when I talked to my dad and I told my dad, I think I'm going to go for the school, he said, no, go for apartments, right? Like do something that's going to be requiring minimal effort, right? And I was like, no, I think I can handle it. He didn't believe it, right? Until it was done. And it wasn't done like this. It was done after years and years and years and years of dealing with the nonsense, with the shenanigans, of fighting. Am I still dealing with it? Yes. Like, am I still going through it? Yes. But that's because I invested my sweat, my time, my effort, my finances, my savings, everything. So it had to work. I had no choice but for it to work. Okay. And if that meant I had to move out of the US back in 2020, like I did, and relocate back to Africa and sit there and really be there to make sure everything, the operations are going well, the hiring process is going up. Like I had to be there. And if that meant I had to sacrifice that, the luxury, the privilege that you have in the US, the comfort that you have. And like, look at me complaining about flies, right? It's hot, summertime. I'm complaining about flies. In Cameroon, how are you going to complain? That's all you see. Like, as soon as you just put your thing in the kitchen, like, it's either you're going to have ants, you're going to have insects, you're going to have flies. How are you going to complain? But because we get so comfortable and privileged living abroad and not having to go, like the little things that, you don't even pay attention here, you're going to be experiencing that there. And I think many people don't want to be uncomfortable, right? And when I tell people, oh, you have to get into the culture, get into the environment, and understand how the people live before you can change that system, right? Like you can complain about the system all day long, but you have to be in it first. You have to understand it. You have to understand the people. You have to really be one with it, with the environment, so that once you understand it, then now you can be in the position to actually change the system slowly, right? It took me years, guys, years to make sure that I had the right stuff. It took me years to make sure that I had the right people that I was working with when it comes to construction, right? Because I was like, even my brother has a construction company, right? GPS construction, right? Like it took him years to get the right team. Oh, by the way, talking about my brother, like shameless plug. He's running promotions like free consultation fees, free this, free that. If you guys have questions when it comes to construction in Cameroon or anything that you want to do, how much it's going to cost, an estimate or blah, 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 the area, the pricing of the land and all of this. Maybe not the pricing of the land, but anything construction, let him know I'm going to put his flyers right there, because he's running that promotion, I think, for summertime. So if you guys have questions, you can reach out to him. But no, he doesn't speak English. If you're bilingual, perfect. You speak a little bit of French, he can understand. But yeah, he can actually assist you when it comes to that, like questions and all of these things. Or maybe, just go to Cameroon and see what you can do. But anyway, all I'm trying to say is this, right? Don't be discouraged. My experience is my experience. You are not me. You are not my businesses. You are not my life. Like, you are not me, right? Like, I can show you what I'm going through. Doesn't mean that you're gonna go through the same thing, or maybe you can even go through worse, right? You never know. But don't use my experience as reference how to be resilient, right? But don't use it as, oh my God, it's so hard, I can't do it, because you don't know. Maybe you were just close to actually making it happen. Maybe you're going to be the one who's going to be going viral, right? For coming up with a business idea that's going to make you a millionaire, right? So don't lose hope if that's really something that you want to do deep down. That's all I'm going to say, guys. I don't have much energy today. I feel like I started the video, I had like, whoa, energy. And then at some point, I just crashed. That's because I'm hungry. I need to eat some food, okay? Oh my God, all my videos, I'm always like, I'm hungry. But yeah, guys, because when I wake up in the morning, I don't do breakfast. I work. I have meetings back to back. If I'm not inside the house, then I'm outside. Then all of this. Okay, so I feel like every time I crash, like my energy just whoop. I'm like, I need to eat food, because I know it's food. Okay, like I haven't had food. It's almost like 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. I haven't had food, which is crazy. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as usual, I will talk to you in the next vlog. Oh my God, guys, I cannot not complain about this fly. It's really annoying. Anyway, I love you guys. Deuces.